There we go. Took a few tries, but it says we're live. Maybe, just maybe, YouTube is playing nice now and we're broadcasting. Says we've got viewers, but I can't seem to tell whether the stream is making it to you. I can't get the feedback from Google+. If you can see this or hear me, do me a favor and post in the comment that you can see this. Until then, I'm just going to assume that you can. Let's see if we can get the chat box to come up. Maybe we're not so live. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Much appreciated. So what I've got is I've got the YouTube feed on another screen here, and it just shows me starting soon, I'm afraid. And in the chat section for the Google Hangouts, it gives me nothing, which I think Google Plus integration has a long way to go yet, guys. But I was always a little excited that we could really get somewhere with this, and I'd be able to interact with you guys. I don't think YouTube has quite hit the mark just yet, but I think they're getting there. I think they have a lot of great plans for how these tools are going to integrate downrange, but the actual implementation leaves a little bit to desire. Really glad you guys could join me. If you could also let me know how the feed is coming through. This is the very first time I've tried a live event. I have broadcasted on Justin.tv in the past, but I did not use this PC. This PC is on a wireless connection, which I think is a massive mistake, but thought I'd just give it a try. Curious to know how the video quality is coming through. I would really want to get together with you guys on a regular basis if we can make it happen. I think this could be a lot of fun. I'm really excited with, as you can tell, I enjoy making YouTube videos and had a lot of fun with them lately. But it really lacks real-time feedback. I really enjoy the comments and all the information you guys throw out there, links and stuff you've shared on the website, but I think it could really, I would enjoy it a lot more with a little bit of FaceTime with you guys once in a while. So I wonder if we can figure out how to add people into the Hangout. Now, wouldn't that be fun? Thanks there. Appreciate it. Not sure how to pronounce your username, but if Thurk sounds good, let me really appreciate that. So guys, I don't have a schedule. I don't have a plan for this broadcast. This was strictly a spur of the moment. Thanks. Yeah, I figured it would be a little laggy. This was just spur of the moment, and I didn't bring any props or anything with me tonight. What I've been doing lately is I've been running my 3D printer, which is just over here beside me, basically every night for about 6 hours straight. And what I've been producing is tons and tons of parts for the in-move robot, and I'm hoping that I can assemble a robot head for you before too long, live on video. I've already done the intro to the project video, but it's on the editing block right now, I'm afraid, and I've been trying to put a lot more effort into my editing of the videos. Sorry, I don't follow your comment. The RCOS and remote control AS. If you could clarify that. So I've been trying to put a lot more effort into my editing quality. I hope it comes through a little better for you guys. I really crossed a new threshold in the last 2 weeks on the audio, and you haven't seen the video yet. The first one will go live this weekend with the new recorded audio. It's recorded on my my external digital recorder. I then have cleaned it up, edited it, and it's also from a pretty decent lavalier mic. And then I redub it back onto the video, and I'm truly excited about the results, guys. I enjoy editing them now. I don't cringe as bad. And the other side of it is I've been working on the lighting, and in this case, I've just thrown one of my fluorescents in the background to try and clean up some of the lighting on the videos. I look back at my videos even just a couple of months ago and I cringe, guys. Man, oh man. If I look back more than 6 months, I really, really cringe. They're not what I want. So looking forward to really bringing you guys some better quality vids. Thank you. Yes. I wonder if there's anything I can do to clean that up with the lag. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix the lag here tonight, guys. I am on a wireless connection up here in my office. I don't have Cat5 run here right now. The next, if we decide to make this a reoccurring theme, I will move the broadcast downstairs, and we'll get hooked up with. I have fiber into my house, pretty powerful connection. Hopefully, I have streamed before on it with really good results, but not from this location. So I'm sorry about the video, guys. I think this is the best we're going to get. So yeah, with that said, these are some of the components. Let's see if I can get a shot of this. These are this is the neck mechanism for the robot head project, and you may have seen my update videos on the 3D printer parts that I've exchanged recently. Basically rebuilt the 3D printer, and I am just insanely pleased with the results. I'm now able to print gears such as this. Won't show up very well on this camera, but the quality just amazes me so much that I blasted so many prints out that I actually got a partial clog on my brand new extruder that's only been in the printer less than a week. I ran 0.5 kilogram of filament through that thing this week, so these things are bound to happen. I'll do a video on that actually, so I can show you guys how you can do your best to prevent those for if you decide to get a 3D printer or if you already have one. Thanks, Thurk. So yeah, I'd actually enjoy streaming a bit more. If you guys don't already know, the reason I make the videos is for connecting with you guys. I made the videos early on of my Learjet build. Don't watch them, they're horrible quality, but I made those early on just to document it, more for myself than anything. And then I met some people, and I started to enjoy it a little bit more, and it wasn't, YouTube was never big to me. And I enjoyed just putting the information out there and helping someone. but this last fall, late 2013, when I started to really try and make the videos a little bit better, and cover more content, like the Arduino and the microcontrollers and stuff like that, I started to connect with more and more people. And you people out there, you people watching right now are amazing. This is an incredible community, and YouTube is giving us some of the most incredibly powerful tools that I think our society has had in history. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can, instead of reading about how to do something, you can just watch a quick video on it, then interact directly with that person that did it. And then we kind of snowball. I connected with more people myself, and I learned, and I watched their videos and got into new areas and more fun things. And together we build these communities. It's just awesome. I can't say enough about you guys out there. I can't. Wesley asked which 3D printer that was. That's the Solidoodle 2. They're made out of New York. I've had it for a year and a half, so it's long outdated. There's 2 newer versions now that are significantly better, but I'd say right now my prints rival the newest, best ones with all the tweaking I've done, and I'll do some videos on that. Hey Jaden, nice to see you here. So yeah, back to the community. I'm just blown away by the feedback. So as the tail end of last year came around, I started asking for feedback on my videos, and a lot of private messages, and a lot of email traffic. Actually, I got personal with a lot of people, and it became a lot of fun. And I got learning a bit more and doing a little bit better, and more and more and more we kind of collaborate, even though we think we're not doing it. We tend to feed off each other. I find, this is my personal opinion. But we'll see where this leads. Like I said in the beginning, I think YouTube has a fair ways to go on integrating these tools and like these live tools. Can't blame that for my quality here tonight. But the overall ease, I wish you could, if somebody knows how to get you guys into this Hangout that I have going on right now, please post it into the chat, because I'd love to bring you guys into it. I'm not sure whether no, drag and drop doesn't work, of course. But yeah, that's the rambling, goofy answers. Maybe on that note, I'll show you something else I got. This will be an upcoming video. This arrived the other day. I haven't even done an unboxing on it. These are Arduino wireless modules. Actually, not just Arduino, anything. They're the NRF. Oh, I can't even remember what series these are. But $1 a piece, guys. We can now integrate wireless into our Arduino projects, and my plan, I'm going to multiplex, essentially Skynet my Arduinos with these, and we're going to do a home automation project coming up soon. I hope you guys enjoy that, and hope you get something out of it. We shall see how that goes, but that is about the extent of that. If anybody needs any assistance ever on working with these extruder parts, for if any of you guys have a Solidoodle or problems with your hot ends on your printers, let me know. I have a lot of experience in the last year and a half working with these. As I mentioned earlier, I just got done going through all this again, and I'm going to be tearing down this printer again this weekend to do the nozzle clean out for get that partial clog out of there, I hope. But we'll see how that goes. Not sure whether our feed is coming across here. Chat room feed is spotty at best on my end, guys. I think there's quite a bit of lag. By your comments here earlier, I think I was probably about a minute behind seeing the comments pop up. And it's definitely not the downlink connection. It must be the way the feed is working. There we go. Now all of a sudden it decides to work. Thurk says, I love the Learjet videos. I did get this message a little while ago, but appreciate that. Before I move on to the comments, I will show you. I'm not sure whether it was you or someone else posted a couple times lately asking for some Learjet updates. So what I did, I went ahead and I ordered something that I've been putting off for some time. I have been meaning to change the main instrument panel lighting on my sim, on my Learjet 45 for some time. It's red and it shouldn't be. That's not scale. I did that so that it was easier on my eyes. If you guys don't already know, the color red, that's why military uses red flashlights. It doesn't cause your pupils to constrict near as bad, so you maintain your night vision. It works great for flying the simulator. It works awesome. Hell for videotaping or pictures. So what I got is I got one of these rolls of LED strip lights, dirt cheap off eBay, of course, on this channel. And I think I'm going to try and install this tomorrow on the main instrument panel, and I will videotape that. It'll be a while before the video gets up because I will have to edit it and do a little bit of assembly. But we'll try and get a Learjet update video and maybe take a little bit of a flight. I don't know. If you guys are interested in seeing another flight vid, let me know. I always have a little bit of fun with them, but I fear putting them on YouTube because the purists out there don't think much of just firing up a Learjet and buggering around and taking off without following checklists. Just critics out there like crazy, guys. If I'm to follow the checklist, it takes me an hour and 5 minutes-ish to get the Learjet airborne. From the time that it is sitting cold and dark on the ramp to the time I'm airborne, we're looking at an hour and 5 minutes. By the time I do all the radio clearances, all the checklists, and do it by the numbers, you guys don't want to watch that. That's just craziness. So. Jaden said in the chat before, yeah, the support for creators from the community on YouTube is always great. Up for a YouTube collaboration anytime. Yes, sir, I would appreciate that, and I would like to throw my thanks directly to Jaden Edwards here. If you guys aren't already subscribed to his channel, check it out. Jaden has been doing robot code and various Arduino vids and some other projects, some great ones. Longer than I was into the microcontrollers by quite a stretch. I gleaned some of my my code from Jaden initially, particularly the one that just came out recently, the Bluetooth control on my SaneSmart robot. That code was you'll see is commented in the code itself that it was right from Duino Robotics. Actually, I think it was before Duino Robotics existed yet. It was from the robot group, Let's Make Robots. But appreciate that, sir. I actually wrote that code or edited yours into mine 4, 5, 6 months ago, but never got around to actually making it work. I have too many of these projects sort of sitting on the back burner. So. Really appreciate that though, sir, and your videos are awesome. Keep it up, and appreciate your feedback. And Thurk said there should be a button that you can press to add people. Yes, I've been too busy yapping, and I have not located it. See, this is the funny thing with this. This feed is actually coming from a Google Hangout. So I'm guessing essentially I would have to somehow bring you in via the Google Plus side of things, and of course there is no quick buttons here. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, now we did it. Now I opened a button. Ha! There we go. So I clicked on Google Hangout Toolbox and it wasn't authorized yet, and I was able to at least get your comments up on here. So let's see if we can do a little bit more. Holy, yeah, lots of comments. Yeah, this works a little better, guys. So now I think I can kill that screen and maybe let's kill that. We'll stick just with the Google one. Cross my fingers. Okay, we should be live now. So the ones I haven't gotten to yet. Wesley, I was looking at getting the NRF 2401, but with the external antenna for extended range. Yes. So I think that's an awesome idea, Wesley. But there's no need to pay the extra for the external antenna. This onboard antenna, if you want to run the external, it's pretty easy to solder to there, not a problem. So there's a video I did some time ago, and I did some experimenting with this on 2.4 gigahertz. What I did is I hacked an X-Tech borescope, which had a really crappy internal antenna. And what I did is I put another antenna in parallel with it, one off a wireless router, and it worked perfectly. A huge range extension. Then what I tried was kind of a precursor to working with one of these. What I tried is you just go, yeah, that's not going to focus. What you can do is on the end, the termination point of the antenna, you can simply solder to that. And these things, it's really easy to find out what the length of this is. You can pretty much measure it. And then you can do some quick calculations online on what the half wave, quarter wave, blah, blah, blah antenna would be to extend this out. And then you can just measure out this wire and solder onto it. No problem. And I plan on doing that with some of these because I need to stretch the range on a couple that will be located outside. So look forward to that. Thirst says, cool, I am making a sim too. Awesome. Love seeing people make simulators. Careful with your money. That's all I can say. It can get a little out of line, a little out of hand over time. For anyone that's seen my sim vids, the recent ones, or any of them, you can probably tell there's a fair whack of cash tied up in that thing. I regret it sometimes, I'll be honest. It's something that I'll never get my investment back out of, and I don't use very often. I've only flown it 3 times so far this calendar year, but when I do, oh, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm one of those people who like to do it by the numbers. Oh yeah. So sorry to do all this lag. I'm just catching up. Yeah, the checklists and doing by the numbers for flights. I'm the same way. It drives me nuts to put those videos out there, but my time is very limited these days for if I want to take a proper flight, the hour and 5 minutes to get airborne just isn't an option. Just not an option. So doing it by the numbers is probably about a twice a year thing for me these days, just to stay sharp. So, and let me see. These things are time stamped. I'm just checking out the comment timestamps, and the most recent one I have is from 7:25, so 2 minutes ago from Wesley. But before that, Jaden said that code was from a long time ago. Yes, I saved that code of yours on my on this PC, actually, this Office PC, and I kind of forgot about it until I was looking to integrate Bluetooth control, And I already had basic Bluetooth stuff, but I had never implemented the case pulls from serial, except for USB, my Learjet panel actually. And I was just Googling, and I found a lot of garbage. And it was funny. I closed the Chrome window, and the file I had saved from that you had posted, or I think you had posted the whole Arduino file. It was sitting right on my desktop. It had been there for months. I opened it up, copy paste, a couple little minor mods, and away I went. So yeah. Cool. I had no idea you could just solder in an antenna. Good to know. Yep, an antenna, guys. It's an antenna is just that. It's an antenna. Length matters. For the antenna itself, composition of material matters not in most cases. It makes no difference. Between the antenna and your intended receiver is the area that matters. For things like these NRF modules, there is nothing in between. It's straight to the board. You can, yeah, any antenna, any suitable piece of wire, the length is what matters. So, like I mentioned, do a quick, for the frequency these operate on, I can't remember. I think these are in the 400 megahertz band. Does anybody know? Throw a comment in there. I think they're around the 400 megahertz range. So you just check that, just Google that, and just Google antenna with it, and you'll find all kinds of information on how to make the proper length of antenna. If it is 400 meg, there's lots of information because that covers a lot of amateur radio in that area, such as SATCOM. My satellite communication videos I do, a lot of the downlinks are in that area. So. Perfect. I would still really like, if any of you guys would like to join in here, please post a comment too. I am going to, sorry, this is, I would really love to be able to simply add people into this Hangout. I think it would be so much cooler. Looks like I'm showing 6 people here. And the thing gives me a nice link to the YouTube page, but let's just try something. Comment tracker. No, I don't want a comment tracker. I don't want sources. What's this? Isn't that awesome? It doesn't even give the option for me to post back to you guys. I guess they figure I'm only going to talk. I think I have to pull up. I've got to pull up the YouTube stream here. Sorry, guys. Let me view my Hangout. Yeah, when I go to YouTube, I'm getting more updated. More updated information. All right, let's try this, guys. Don't know what this will do. Let's see if this lets me do it. Oh, comments cannot contain links. What the hey? Add moderator. Yeah, me. Can't even post. Oh, guys, it's fun. Moderator. Let's add me as a moderator. And then maybe, just maybe, I can post a comment. I'm trying to send you guys the link to the actual Hangout. Is it I do have a URL for it. Post. What the hey, guys? What the hey? I think I'm best to probably just give up. I'm going to try one last thing. I'm going to put it in the description for the video. And we'll see if that does anything. It's funny that I can't even post to you guys in the chat. Dear Google, fix this up. This was a lot easier when I was streaming on Just TV. It's a lot more work in the front end getting the video set up and the audio, but the audio was incredible. But interacting with people is much easier. I don't have multiple sources and this huge lag. I'm looking at these comments now from YouTube, and this thing in Google Hangouts is like 4 minutes behind, which is kind of inverse to the way it was about 10 minutes ago. So, meh. This is the way it's going to be, guys. So going forward, you're going to see quite a bit of a different format to my videos coming up. The editing, like I mentioned, should be much improved, is what I'm shooting for. The audio, I am actually getting quite pleased with. But you're also going to see, I'm going to try a different format, some shorter videos, guys. Let me know what you think about this. My videos are really long and drawn out, and I ramble a lot. And I can't believe you guys put up with it. But I'm going to try and do some shorts on some of the topics I find interesting and exciting, and try and keep them like 2 minutes or under, and post them up. I've got quite a bit of experience in the electronic side of things, and there's some areas that I haven't delved into, some areas like multimeters and just general electronics stuff. And I think I have a little bit of good advice to give now and again. I've been, here's a little tidbit that only the people here watching will get. Yeah, Thurk, try Twitch TV next time. Yeah, Justin or Twitch or Vaughn Live. I may just do that, but it's hard to get people to migrate over when everything is predicated on Google here. But anyway, yeah, background on me, guys. I'm, I think, 35 this year. And I was an automotive mechanic specializing in diagnostics for 10 years. I had lots of jobs before that. I started work early, but I did a lot of diagnostics work, and then I got into a field that really excited me. I got into the wind turbine field, and actually worked on megawatt wind turbines, and learned a lot. And at 2 years in, I got several promotions. I got put in charge of $500 million worth of them. I stayed there for, I think, 4 years, and then I moved on to tech support, and now I oversee software that operates them for all of North, Central, and South America. So there's a little tidbit on me. Along the way, I learned a ton about electronics programming, all that kind of goofy stuff, and now I port these things over into the hobby. So I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. So I'd love any feedback on what you guys would like to see for topics. I don't delve into the professional world. This video won't go live, so only you people will know my background. I keep my my day job and my channels and my online presence completely separate whenever possible. So to try Twitch TV next time. Twitch TV is for gamers. Yeah, that's true. Twitch is mainly for gamers, but its sister is Justin TV, brother, whatever, and it works for all kinds of casts. But they're getting a little funny about audio background, kind of like YouTube. Jaden, 10 minutes is my rule of thumb when I ramble over that. Generally twice that value. I tend to cut out as much as I can. I slaughter my videos. It's it's sad that I cut them to ribbons and I still only get down to like 10-minute videos. They're so long. I don't mind watching it when I'm going back to get information. I use my own videos, by the way, guys, a lot. I when I want to know how I did something, I watch my video. But even hacking the hell out of them, I only get them down to 10 minutes. Early on, you probably couldn't even see the edits because what I'd do is I'd remove like 5-minute chunks of video and just get rid of it. And now I'm hacking out bits and pieces. I'm still not having as much luck getting them down. The last video was about twice the length I wanted it to be. So far, you guys have been really, really great. I just love all of you guys out there. The support that I've received. I look at my videos and they're nothing special. I'm actually ashamed of any of them more than a few months old. But yeah. On that note, for those that don't know, I had a couple of questions lately on how I do these Mailbag Mondays and whatnot. Those annoying ads, if you don't have an ad blocker that pop up, those are Google AdSense. The Google AdSense revenue never really amounted to anything considerable until we started getting some increased view count in the last few months, and I started getting a check from Google. And that allowed me to go on eBay, and if you've seen my buying on eBay video, I am very frugal with my my electronics supplies. Allows me to go on eBay and buy just a crap load of these parts and electronics for the 40 or 50 bucks, whatever I get. So this is a really self-sustaining hobby, guys. You guys drive this. You guys watching this drive the content. By me being able to put it back in. And I think I'll take Jaden's example and many other people that I've seen lately and maybe do a Patreon campaign. I'm not too concerned about it. I do these videos more for the interaction with you guys. I love the comments and the messages, and like I mentioned, I use them for my own reference too. But I would like to take some of my production quality to the next level. Like you saw before, I got the new mic and I'm working on the new audio. I need some new lighting. DIY, of course. I'm not going to spend much money on it, but these things add up over time. And the problem I'm running into now is I work very varied hours in my day job. A lot of them. Most days are 12, 13 hours a day. Very few days am I under 12 hours. The problem is justifying the time I cut away to make a video and to edit videos when I could just go right beside me here where my work laptop is, and I can be building time to work and generating revenue. That's nobody's concern but my own. But if I could justify a little bit of support, like a Patreon campaign or something downrange, I'm thinking this is like a year from now, whatever, to boost that, then I think I'll be a little bit better off. I don't know, guys. I don't know where this is going to lead. My videos are always going to be free, so it's the way it's going to be. Steven, hey Eric, how's the robot hand? Hey Steven, good to see you. The robot hand is awesome. That project is well beyond any of my expectations. I started that out with the 3D printer. It's an open source design, if you guys didn't already know. Gael in France designed it and gave it away for free. I got no credit in that. The prints, although they were a little poor quality, I was able to make them work and hack the arm together, and then at the same time I did that brain interface, the DIY brain interface, and that one, you can tell by the smile on my face. I was thrilled with the fact that I was able to pull that off for it was $47 I paid for 2 headsets, and I never even pulled the game out of the box and hacked that. It is now interfaced to the robot arm, and I'm able to do a variable pinch command or hand close command, depending on the attention state of my brain. And I haven't trained on it much at all, and I'm able to see repeatable results. That's all I ever wanted out of that project. So, Stephen, that project is, I just love it. So, Wesley, love to see some more vids on the drone RC flying. Maybe make a quadcopter with Arduino. Yes, I would love to do that. But I don't know where I'm going to find the time. That takes us back to a few minutes ago. I really don't know where I'm going to find the time for that. So some of you may have seen this. This is the Hubson that I picked up just recently. I did a review video on it. Man, this thing is a lot of fun. We're going to do a couple of hacks on this, but it's simply too small, too lightweight for us to implement much for Arduino. I would really love to do an FPV quad with GPS and Arduino integration, guys. I think it would be really, really awesome. It's just, I know how much time it takes. I previously, a few years ago, I used to fly RC helis. I had a small Hummingbird fixed pitch helicopter. I moved up to a T-Rex 450 helicopter, and then I moved up to a T-Rex 600, which is 600 millimeter blades on the thing. It was a beast, and it took a long time to build, work with, and petrified to fly the darn thing. I know how much time goes into that hobby. I think I could be a little better at it now, especially if you can build it yourself. It's so much easier to service, guys. That's why this channel, I just love building stuff. But yeah, I don't know whether I'll head into getting back into some more RC stuff, but I would love to. If maybe if there's any sponsors or something sometime, I'll look at it a little closer. Right now, that hobby is still expensive. I can deal with the Arduino side, and I can source a lot of cheap stuff that way. But when it gets into the lipos, a decent lipo charger, which actually I'd probably be okay with lipos, the ones I have, but it gets a little pricey, and then you get into needing like a good DX7 or better radio. That stuff's, they're not cheap yet. So anyway, we'll see. I'll look at it. Jaden, don't worry. Sorry, I'm actually quite a bit behind on the comments here, guys. But I like talking to you guys one at a time, each individually. I really want to interact with you. So, Jaden said, Eric, don't worry. As a creator, you always think your stuff is bad. Yes, I do. I'm proud of a few of the newer videos. I'm proud of some of the content itself, but not the presentation. And I absolutely detest my older videos. They are garbage. Guys, don't even watch anything before like October last year. It's just absolutely horrid. If you're building a Learjet, go for it. There's some content there. It's maybe worth it, but beyond that, don't even look. So yeah, I detest my poor camera work and some of my poor editing and atrocious audio. That's why I'm working to fix it, and I'm really hoping you guys are going to see a big difference in the next few weeks. The video that'll go live this weekend, I would love for you guys to give me feedback, particularly on the audio. Pretty proud of it, so let me know. Jaden, have you thought? Oh yeah, I'm way behind. Thought of setting up a Patreon page. Yep, most definitely. As I mentioned, I've thought about it a long time. Actually, before I saw yours, I looked into it a couple of months ago. Actually, 3-4 months ago, and yeah, I will do the Patreon page. It's I need to get a good video, and right now I'm kind of concentrating on doing too many projects, and I'm not. Although I would like the fund support, it's not a primary driver right now. Steven just started printing the first parts for his. Awesome. let me know. Stephen, make sure you share with me your project as you build it. So, yeah. Rui, at least I prefer to donate by PayPal. Hey, well, if you want to donate by PayPal, you can go to mkme.org and there's a PayPal button. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to. I on the donating by PayPal versus Patreon versus blah blah blah. I think Patreon is the model of the future, guys. I really do. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it is an ongoing Kickstarter for content creators, or mainly content creators, but anyone can set up. There are two models. You guys can become patrons, so to speak, where you donate per video. Is the most common one for video creators. You can donate an X amount per video with a cap limit, or you can pay an X amount per month. And my Patreon campaign is already made, guys. I just haven't done the video, and I went the per month route. I find the per video one confusing for myself and other people. Even though there's a set limit, it just seems a little funny to have a varying value. I watch most of you guys' YouTube videos and content and everything else. When I would want to support with cash donation, and there's actually a couple people on here that I already do support, I would like to have it very structured for that person and not make them feel like they're obligated to push out more content to get more money. I like it being non-invasive. So I know that's just crazy rambling, nothing. So I'll move on. I look like yeah. Trying to create a Patreon page, but I received a couple of donations by PayPal. Cool. Have you thought about printing quadcopter hubs and template? Yep. Like we mentioned, gonna do that. I would love to do a quadcopter. Barry says, Eric, I think you can get some sponsors for sure to send you a couple of parts. Yeah. So on that note, IC Station. If you follow a lot of maker type videos, you'll see a lot of people have received parts from them. They actually donated the light sensor that I just did a video on. And what was the other component? I think it was a barometric pressure and temperature sensor that I used in the high altitude balloon project. So, might as well do a quick update on that while I got you guys. I should probably cut this short soon because I've already been rambling for over half an hour now. High altitude balloon. It does exist and it will be launching. I actually did some video update on this. It hasn't aired yet. We're looking at 2 weeks from now. I can't extrapolate the weather out that far, but the weather patterns have gotten really good lately. So I'm looking to launch this. If you guys haven't seen this, there's a whole series of videos on my channel on the build and the Arduino programming and everything else. But basically, I'm going to send this lunchbox into the stratosphere. This right now with the balloon I got, we're going to shoot for, I think the best I'm going to get with this weight is around 82,000 feet ish, depending. I can push it if I want to lower the ascent rate and get a little higher. I can push it up to nearly 100,000 feet, but that's risking the thing getting in limbo and ending up in basically Europe. So we'll see where that goes. Recently, I have less subscribers than you, and I found some sponsors already. Reach out to me. I'm always, or you can just post it here. Geez, I wish I could get you guys in the Hangout. I'd love to hear about how you guys work with sponsors, anyone else, content creators, and I'm not actively looking for sponsors. As I mentioned, I use the Google AdSense to support the projects on this channel. It by no means breaks even yet, but I am able to maintain it pretty good. If I was able to have a couple of sponsors for some of the more common things that we use in the projects for this channel, or things that you guys would like to see, I think it'd be pretty cool. but I'm not actively seeking them. So yeah, if you guys have any information on that, let me know. Thurk said, do you have any experience with real planes? Yes. My father was a pilot from his teenage years until basically I came along. And he gave up his license, but I still flew with several of his friends. I grew up with model airplanes after that for my entire life, and until a teenage, or late teens-ish, and then I picked up back into real aircraft again, working on my pilot's license, my private pilot's license, and when my career went crazy, I had to drop that and started building a simulator. So yeah, I've been around real planes all my life, done quite a bit of flying. A little bit of stick time, not an old Learjet by any stretch, but hey, whatever. So yeah, I'm a bit of an aircraft nut, but I don't make the time for it anymore. Yeah, so Rui, yes, Rui said the IC station also messaged me. Good stuff, cool. Take them up on it. Do the whatever they're going to send, I guess. Jaden, IC Station, great for sponsoring. Whilst their communication isn't the greatest, they do have a pretty decent range of parts. Yes, they do, and their pricing is reasonable. My complaint, as I mentioned in the video, which I think they're probably going to not send me anymore because of it, I called them out on the fact that it took, I think it was like 8 weeks for the parts to show up from the time they said they sent them. From the time they said they were going to send them was a couple weeks before that. So yeah, I'm not sure about their shipping and lead times on this, but yeah, great parts, good source. I guess if I wasn't in a rush, I'd order from them without a doubt. So Steven said, please let us know by video when you set up the Patreon page. I would happily support you as I love both 3D printing, Arduinos, flight sim, etc. So that takes us right back, guys. The power of Google and YouTube together and us getting together. Birds of a feather, right, guys? I subscribe to, geez, I think I got like 1,000 YouTube subscriptions now. Most of them are along the same lines, I'd be willing to bet, as a lot of you in this chat right now. That we all have very similar interests, and it makes it very easy for us to interact, and obviously makes the content interesting to each other. So, but yes, I will let you know. I have the Patreon page set up. I don't know when it'll go live. I just made it. I'm working on the rewards first, right before I even think about making the promo video and stuff like that. The rewards are the tricky part, guys. So Patreon, if you're not familiar, you get X money for X, or you donate X amount. In my case, it'll be X amount per month, and you get X reward. The problem I have is I don't have a lot of specific items to give and things I want to do to reward someone for their donation. What I want to do, I know that sounds funny, but what I want to do is I want to use that reward system to bring people into a controlling share in what my content and our website. It's no longer my site or my communities, it's ours, guys. So I'm thinking at the varying levels, we obviously have different your standard rewards, the standard stuff you find on there, but I want to bring you guys in for whatever levels as controlling members of the MakeMe.org community. I would like you to be involved with a steering committee of sorts. And I already get that now via your feedback. And this steering committee would be the members who could actually directly influence the content, the style, where we're going with the community. That's my vision, guys. I don't know whether we'll ever get there. That's why I'm so slow getting the Patreon page up. I don't want it to be to support me. I would like the reward structure to be to support us, all of you out there, and the people who frequent the website, and now the G Plus community page as of last night. If you guys aren't already a member of the makeme.org G Plus community, check it out. Went live last night. So be a while before Google AdSense is decent. I'll shoot you an email soon about sponsors. Thank you, Jaden. I would love to get an email about the sponsors. Google AdSense actually I find great. Because I've had so many videos and they've been up so long, some of them have got some pretty decent amount of views. I think that the most on the high level ones is like 25,000 views ish, but most of those ones up in that range are getting like several thousand a month now, and those impressions, because I have TrueView ads, not just the little pop-ups, I have the inline ads on them. They actually pay pretty decent. So I've used, like I mentioned, I've used those funds to purchase the items on the channel. I've never banked any of it yet. I haven't banked a single dime from any AdSense income. It all went directly back into the items we use in the project. So pretty happy about that. Third said I'm getting my license. Awesome. Enjoy flying. To jump back to the flying topic, I do have a powered paraglider in the basement. It is a brand new Black Hawk 125 powered paraglider. I was going through the licensing process. It's now certified as an ultralight in Canada, and I am selling it. Unfortunately, this year my career and the YouTube and online projects got a little crazy, so I've decided to sell that, and it's actually on classifieds right now. So. Yeah, good luck with your flying. I had to give it up for the second time. I'm kind of sad. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit, guys. Yeah, Rui's looking for more sponsor info. Yep, cool. Jaden, reward structure to support us. That right there is what makes you awesome. Thank you, Jaden. I'm definitely not awesome, but I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I'm really torn on how. I know I have this idea in my head of I don't care where we get together. I have the website, and I did the forum because I'm a forum nut, guys. I'm a forum addict. If you don't already know, I love forums, but I don't expect it to ever take off. But anyway, I've got the website, the forum, the Facebook page, which I have two of, one for myself and then one for the community, which the community one's been suffering lately, and now the G Plus community. At the end of the day, I don't care where we get together or how we get together, but it's this community and learning from each other and sharing and friendship and bonds that really accelerates these projects. That, like, I've gotten code from Jaden. I posted my code up. I've gotten at least a half a dozen emails in the last 48 hours on the InMove ARM, the brain interface code, and I don't even know how many emails and messages I've got on the SaneSmart robot code. We give this stuff back and we help each other out, and that's I just got this vision. I don't know where it's going to go, guys, but let's enjoy the ride. It's gonna be fun. This is only the beginning. I'm really new. I just started getting a lot of you guys following me on YouTube recently, so I'm really enjoying it. Some of you have been watching and following for a long time. I truly enjoy it. I think I'd like to take this moment just to thank you guys. You guys are awesome. So. How much longer? I love the vid and have to go soon, but I don't want to miss anything. I think it's time to just about shut it down here, guys. Jeez, I've been yapping for an hour and I haven't got to even talk to you guys. Yeah, I am going to do some research to find out how to get people dragged into the Hangout. I know we can have at least 10 people in it, and I think this would be fun. I don't know if you guys want to make this a regular event. Please just let me know. I know a couple piped up, but spread the word. We'll see where it goes. And I would also like to know what kind of content you guys are looking for going forward. I know I have a lot of silly plans in my head of these goofy projects and builds and robot arms and robot heads, and if there's something that would help us to drive something forward. Oh yeah, that takes us right back on the community. I want to collaborate with you guys. This is a way crazy vision, but back to the whole steering committee and knowing where the community is going and supporters and everything else. I would love. We have these live tools. We can get together live. We can meet once in a while. We can leave messages, forums, whatever. I would love to collaborate on projects, as we all have similar interests and skill sets, and everyone has unique skills. And oh man, could we ever build some goofy stuff or drive a new idea forward, or make a better community, or make a better beer, or whatever. It's, yeah, crazy stuff in my head, guys. I don't know. I've got these silly thoughts. What do you mean you haven't talked to us? It's great direct interaction. It's been fun, even if I missed most of it. Sorry, Steven. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for all these kind words. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. I really mean it. I'm glad to be in front of the camera for once. Where I film in the videos, I can't get in front of the camera in my workshop. It's in a corner of my basement. I have a finished basement, as you've seen in the maybe the Arduino, the robot videos. But where my workshop is, I can't get in front of it, and I can't interact with you guys face to face. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera enough. I'm watching the comments. So I think there's a link for the Hangout in the video description. Yep, I put it in there a while ago, but I didn't get anyone joining yet. So I don't think that worked. I'm just going to try and open my own. I would like to sort it out so we know for next time. Yeah, well, it says I can join it. So I got a notification here. Nope. I don't think so, guys. Actually, if one of you doesn't mind, can you click that link in the video description and see if you can join this, so we would know for next time. I should really get going, guys. I've been rambling to you guys way too long. But if someone can give that a try and let me know whether... You don't have to join with video or anything. You should be able to join without video, and let me know if it works. So for next time, we will know that this is going to function. That would be awesome. Yeah, so guys, I think I made basically 0 sense tonight. I rambled about just about everything. Yeah. I don't think, I hope you guys got something out of it. I don't see the link. Well, it's... I put it in the video description on the YouTube side. So it's just at the bottom in the description. It should be plus.google.com/hangouts, and I tried the link and I'm able to open it. But my PC doesn't like that too much when I try and join the same Hangout again in another window. At least I can see your comments here somewhat, guys. Yeah. I have to go, it's 1 a.m. here. All right, guys, let's shut it down. Really glad I could get some time with you guys today. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I wish I would have had it more structured and a little less technical details, but maybe we'll sort that out for the next one. Guys, I'm off. Good luck in all your electronics ventures. Please let me know if I can help with anything. Reach out anytime. Love interacting with you guys. Have a good one.